Welcome to Park Avenue in Manhattan. I am standing or walking between 51st Street and 50th Street. You can see a Knicks flag up here. The Knicks are in the playoffs right now, doing well. They're up 2-0 against the Cavaliers. Jalen Brunson is doing some great work. But right now, it's a Friday, right before Memorial Day weekend. You don't see a lot of people on this sidewalk like you would usually see. It's a little bit after 9 a.m., but you can see that this is a nice day to walk around here because the weather is perfect. It's just 60-something degrees right now, and it's not crowded. You can see the Waldorf Astoria Hotel across the street. I'm approaching 50th Street now. Let's see what else is around here. This is a very nice area, so you can see like luxury residential buildings are around here, tons of corporate office buildings, hotels, restaurants. You see a Chipotle right there. Look at that. At some point I'm going to cross the street and see exactly what that is, but that's a beautiful building over there. It's a religious building. I have to go see exactly what it is. I'm going to cross 50th Street right now. P-Pack Private. Maybe some kind of a bank. There's a cool sculpture in the window. Waldorf Astoria Hotel. Some of you might remember that famous luxury hotel from Coming to America with Eddie Murphy. Got some restaurants here, Just Salad, Joe and the Juice, I'm sorry. You know, I'm not too familiar with these because I don't eat at these places. A lot of times there's film shoots in this area and they shut down the streets to film. Obviously, I'm sure you know Manhattan, very popular for filming. TV shows, movies, anything. I'm filming right now. This is 49th Street and Park Avenue. You can see up ahead is the MetLife building. And I believe the building right in front of it is the Helmsley building. And both of them are sitting right on top of Grand Central Terminal. There's a video on my channel of me giving a little bit of a walking tour for about, I think, 18 minutes in Grand Central Terminal. That's 299 Park Avenue over there. Capital One is in that building. This is 280 Park Avenue, an interesting sculpture in the window. I'm gonna walk to right where that Helmsley building is. You can see a clock over there. Right on top where it says the Helmsley building. I don't know if you can see it yet, but you'll see it in a few minutes when I walk over there. This is 48th Street and Park Avenue. Look at how tall these buildings are, guys. I'm telling you, the weather is perfect right now. Just before Memorial Day weekend. A lot of people already on vacation. And I'm walking down Park Avenue. Let me cross now. Obviously construction always going on over here and all around in the area.
Yeah. Nice. Nee, erstmal nicht, ne? Müssen wir heute Abend Bier
JP Morgan Chase building, 270 Park Avenue, under construction. Very interesting design though. There's another building over there under construction. I might cross now. Let me cross Park Avenue. As you can see, there's basically two-way traffic. Basically, there is two-way traffic. Multiple lanes in either direction. So it's very unique in that respect in this area of Manhattan. Because the other avenues around it, Madison Avenue, Lexington Avenue, they're not like that. Fifth Avenue, Second Avenue, Third Avenue, they're not like that. Walk into the Helmsley building. So here you can see the Helmsley building. There's the clock. This is 46th Street and Park Avenue. This is right where the building is. You can see you can go around. I'm going to turn back around. And again, you can see the scaffolding. Lots of places under construction all the time. I'm gonna see if I can go see that religious building, see what exactly that was. It kind of looked like, I don't want to say what it is, had a round dome at the top. And I just want to emphasize, I know I mentioned it already, it is way more crowded usually on a weekday at this time, but it just so happens to be right before Memorial Day. This is 277 Park Avenue. I believe JP Morgan also has offices in this building. Yep, see, as you can see, JP Morgan, Chase & Co. And then right across the street as well, where I just was. Getting to 48th Street. And that was the Capital One building I was talking about. Approaching 49th Street. Walking right near the Waldorf Astoria Hotel. There are a lot of beautiful plants around, also fountains. So now I can see the sign that says St. Bartholomew's Church. Lots of green over here. That's always good to see. Lovely architecture. Approaching 51st Street. I'm gonna try to see if I can go to those fountains over there. Up ahead. The pollen is very high here in New York City lately. Always be careful when you're crossing a street in Manhattan. Follow the traffic signals. A lot of people get too comfortable and they just start crossing streets when they shouldn't. And then bad things happen. This is 345 Park Avenue. There's places for the public to sit right over here. And lots of street food available around Park Avenue if you're interested. That's a nice looking building right across the street. And what do you know, there's a Chase there. There's a lot of JP Morgan Chase stuff going on in this area. These stoplights take forever. Jeez. All right, at least we get to see a cool fountain. Perfect for Memorial Day weekend. Swimming would be a great thing to be in the water. Not in this water, but it just reminds me. Not a bad time to go swim in the ocean or something like that. Maybe go to Coney Island or something. And that concludes my trip on Park Avenue here in Manhattan. We're approaching 53rd Street. And we'll just end it right here in front of this beautiful fountain.